morning news is brought to you by Hathel Furniture, the global furniture brand. Now get premium quality furniture in the affordable price. Visit Hathel Furniture, Bypass, Sainik Colony, Jammu. Call 932-9800-003. Night temperatures throughout Kashmir and Ladakh dropped below the freezing point on Monday as the air and the surface traffic was disrupted by the dense fog in Jammu city of Jammu and Kashmir. The MET has forecast mainly dry conditions till December 21, adding the night temperatures are likely to drop further in both the Union territories. Terrorists opened fire at the residence of a PDP leader in the Natipora area of Srinagar city on Monday, killing his personal security officer. Parvez Bhatt, terrorist turned PDP leader, escaped the attack unhurt. Bhatt claimed that it was the third attack on his life since he joined mainstream politics. Jammu and Kashmir Police Chief Dilbag Singh on Monday said that the killing of a personal security officer of a PDP leader was an attempt to disrupt the ongoing election process. He said that the police have clues about the number of terrorists involved in the attack and the area where they come from. The attackers will track them soon, he said. The DGP said that one must understand that J&K is going through an important exercise at present.
Jammu and Kashmir, but unfortunately they did not surrender. Firefight started, and in the firefight they got neutralized. Those allegations are baseless. 2 PSOs were with him, 1 PSO is still there. Even bigger amount of PSOs. In case of Wasim Bari, there were 10 PSOs. But an incident took place.
A delegation of denotified Nomadic Tribes Development Council called on Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha. The delegation appraised the Lieutenant Governor about the welfare issues of the tribal community and submitted a memorandum of demands. The Lieutenant Governor observed that the Forest Rights Act is being implemented in the UT and the government is working with an agenda of an equitable and balanced development for the upliftment of all the sections of society. He assured the members of the delegation that the issue put forward by them shall be taken up for the consideration on merit. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has said that the government is willing to hold dialogue between the farmers but asserted that the recent reforms has been undertaken with the best interest of the farmers. There is no question of taking retrograde steps against our agricultural sector ever. The recent reforms have been undertaken with the best interest of India's farmers in the mind, Rajnath Singh said while addressing the annual convention of the Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry.
Their misgivings, provide them with assurances we can provide. Our government is always open to discussion and dialogue. Or on the global front, friends, the undermining of global supply chains has created an opportunity to strike a balance between Atmanirbhar and globalization.
The Union Territory of Ladakh remained cut off from Kashmir Valley for the 7th day on Monday following closure of 434-kilometer long Srinagar-Leh National Highway due to the accumulation of snow and slippery road conditions. The historic 86-kilometer long Mughal Road connecting Shopian in South Kashmir with Rajouri and Poonch in Jammu region also remained shut for the 7th day on Monday due to the slippery road conditions and the accumulation of snow through the weather that has witnessed improvement. A massive snow clearance operation was going on both sides of the Zojila Pass to put through the national highway. India's active case today stands at 3,52,586. The share of the active case in the total positive case has further shrunk to 3.57%. This is the lowest after 149 days. The total active cases were 3,58,692 on the 18th July 2020. The daily recoveries exceeding the new cases have reassured a total net reduction of active caseload. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh on Monday said India's armed forces stood up to the aggression along the line of actual control in the eastern Ladakh and fought the Chinese military with the utmost bravery, forcing it to go back. In an address at an annual general meeting of Industry Chamber, FICCI, Singh said the unprovoked aggression on India's Himalayan frontiers is a reminder of how the world is changing and how existing agreements are being challenged. Without elaborating, Singh said, Indian armed forces have shown exemplary courage and remarkable fortitude in dealing with the challenge. Even as the deadlock between the government and the farmers continue in Delhi, farmers also staged a protest in Jammu demanding the repeal of the 3 farm laws. The protesters demanded that the central government should immediately settle the demands of the farmers and the bills which the farmers have doubt about should be returned. The protesters said that the demand of the farmers is not hidden from you and the central government is deliberately ignoring these demands.